Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we have another DougDoug video. I believe this one is a request from a viewer, or he's done multiple of these, and we're just picking one at random. One of the two. This is, can you cross all of the tiers of the kingdom in a straight line? Possibly? I mean, there's going to be a little bit give and take here and there, most likely, but come on, you should be able to do it, I think. Yeah. Let's see if you can succeed.
DougDoug, where we solve problems that no one has. Now today I'm going to find out if you can walk across the entire map in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom in a perfectly straight line. And I've
Perfectly straight?
seen other people attempt this, but they were allowed to use all of the items and equipment in the game, which makes most obstacles fairly trivial. Instead, I am going to attempt...
Because you can just fly across it, right? Especially if you have certain glitches.
Attempt this challenge in ultra hard mode. Specifically, I am naked. I have the minimum hearts and stamina. I cannot use any runes or sages, so you can't build things or teleport things, and I can only use an item if I find it along the path, which means that Link is practically helpless against any major kind of obstacle. So now
Yeah, this wasn't hard enough originally.
let's look at the map and see if this is actually possible. Because Link is naked, I can't survive in any of the hot or cold regions, which blocks out Gerudo Desert, Gerudo Highlands, Hebra Mountains, and Mount Lanairu. Additionally, it's impossible for me to swim through large bodies of water with no stamina or items, which knocks out Lake Helia or other big rivers.
Okay, so there's still a path right there kind of in the center so far.
Lakes. And then certain areas like the Great Plateau or Hyrule Forest or Zora's Domain are not going to be climbable with so little stamina. So if I'm going to walk in a perfectly straight line from north to the south or east to west, that already knocks out a lot of options. And after debating this on stream, we came up with three fairly promising paths. The first route would start in the north, go south through the edge of Death Mountain, across the lowlands, and hopefully just climb over the Dueling Peaks mountains.
That might work, yeah.
The second and third routes would start in the west into Bantha and cross the Big Canyon through central Hyrule and end with hopefully climbing over the edges of Zora's Domain, although Zora's Domain and the canyon both pose pretty big risks.
I mean, the first one looks great right at the beginning here, but just knowing how this is going to probably roll, it's probably going to have to be the second or third one. Just because.
So of these three options, the one starting at the top does seem the most promising. So I put on my trusty unicorn headset and got ready to begin the straight line adventure.
Hey Doug, your horn is flaccid.
It's only a little bit flaccid. It'll be okay. I don't know how to fix it. Okay, run begins right now. All I can do is move the camera up and down, and I am playing on a keyboard, so that is guaranteed to walk in a okay, we're already off course. I will reorient as best I can towards the green.
Okay, I'm like, okay, to be fair, though, like, that's a game mechanic that just shoves you sideways no matter what.
Now, to help keep this line as straight as possible, I am playing with a keyboard. However, whenever you climb on something, it changes the direction you're facing, so I then have to reorient myself south once the climbing's finished. Okay, we're fucked. I'm not... This is the shittiest route. It's directly through that.
But yeah, I didn't know if there would be... I didn't realize there would be a fucking rock right there.
Congratulations.
There's like no way he's going to be able to make it over that fucking rock.
To the doubters. This is not possible. Keep going, coward. How am I going to get through that? Why don't you just go around it? Because I'm not just playing Zelda right now. Somehow, we managed to plan the line directly into this big rock, which is impassable without runes. So, I restarted the line from the beginning, but shifted it slightly to the side to dodge that rock. Do you believe in the line? Bets are now...
It's funny, though, is you could have seen the rock on the map, but, you know, there's so much shit on that map, so that makes more sense the way you missed it.
In this modern society, it's gotten confusing and disorienting. It's harder and harder to feel like we have a sense of identity, purpose in our lives. The line will give us purpose.
This sounds like a fucking Stanley Parable line.
All right, here we go. Well, sorry to the believers, but I've come to an insurmountable rock. I'm holding forward right now, although I can't jump.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, all right, false alarm. We're still good. I still believe in the line. Now, line 2 started out way better. We
got like soft locks him right there.
Past that rock, past these goblins, until I encountered this big rock cliff next to a camp of enemies. I'm gonna slightly angle to the right to try to maintain it as much as possible. As long as he doesn't spit on me, we're okay. Okay. Not okay.
Shit.
Has the line forsaken us?
The line is perfect and humans are flawed. We will never experience the line. Sag.
If I
That was seriously one of the dumbest sayings ever created. Sad.
sneak past the enemies, they won't attack me, but the rock face cliff was just barely too big to climb up with a single stamina wheel, despite attempting this from many different angles. And jump. Oh my god! No, don't slide,
No,
don't slide,
shit.
like.
The line is life. The line is love. The line will provide. Believe in the line.
The line becomes a fucking religion.
I believe we are worthy of the line. I think we are good enough for it.
I don't know.
See, that worked perfectly. Dude, I want to reset the line just because it's one fucking needing 3 more inches.
The problem is, you know, it doesn't necessarily matter unless it's the tallest point. They're gonna hit another fucking wall, but it's gonna be like 2 hours in.
Man, it's so hard to give up on this one. I think it's over. Just as I was starting to lose faith, I realized that if we were to shift the line very slightly left, then it would go directly through those enemies, but would just barely let me get over the cliff.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Great Line, for offering us a beautiful new path. Where
Okay, so the upside is it's not just 3 choices. He's got like 30 choices most likely, but he can keep shifting it slightly, and it keeps narrowing it down little bit by little bit.
say the original path. My faith in the line was restored, so I went back to the very beginning and we started line 3. Okay, 150 is our coordinate that I will get on as often as possible. I am on 148. Okay, we gotta go
That's
slightly
close.
left. I'll go like this until we're back at hello ostrich. You
I just kick the shit out of him.
motherfucker!
Okay, that was your own fault. You ran straight into that.
If we get right back to the line, then we're fine.
Your horn is like your line. Slightly tilted.
This line started out great. We went back to the same enemy camp, which should, in theory, be passable now. Okay, I am at 148, so that's the saving grace, maybe. This is... this is gonna be rough.
The problem is he can't sneak past them. He has to run through them and basically get hit with aggro, which they can spit at him then, right?
Wait, I have an idea.
Okay.
Uh-oh. My idea didn't work.
No, it did not. Oh.
Okay, this is a good idea, and I'm exactly at 150.
Wait a second. I thought he wasn't allowed to use any fucking gear.
Maybe? Let's fucking go! All right, we're in. That was good, man. And with that cliff climb, the rest of Death Mountain is basically downhill from here. You can paraglide over it. It's much easier to...
Okay, so he was allowed to use some gear. Okay, because if he wasn't allowed to use any gear and to slowly walk down the other side, I would have been like, oh, shit.
to get across. I'm on a 58. Holy shit. Okay, why don't we make a new rule? The margin for error is 10 total X coordinates, so 5 on either side of it. Now,
That's fair. I can see that being fair.
one difference going forward is that I'm going to use the map coordinates at the bottom right of the screen. Previously, I was just kind of trying my best to stay straight, but if I use the X coordinate on the map, I can guarantee that I'm staying within a specific line on the map at all times. Specifically,
and knowing his fucking chat, they're gonna call it out when he's a fraction of an inch off.
Have to remain between the coordinates
No, it only does
1145 and 1155 on the map. As long as I stay within that very tiny 10-foot window the entire time, the line will appear perfectly straight on the map. I think we're past the mountain. Oh shit. I think this is the fucking line. I do. I believe in the line. Until eventually, I was past Death Mountain entirely and at the first small river.
He's lucky that he's allowed to use that fucking lighter. You know how annoying that'd be if you had to just slowly go down the side of each mountain to not die.
Please, for the love of God, do not let this river stop me. This definitely has the potential to kill it. Wait, I can't cross this? This is huge. Dude, I am parked. It's absolutely fucked. God damn.
I wonder if does he start back at the beginning?
I think I'm fucked. Well, the fact that
no, he's starting at the river again. Okay, so it's not like a super hardcore mode where every time you die, you start from scratch.
Turn is that I'm going upstream is bad. It turns out that it takes a shitload of stamina to cross this river. If I was to use items or runes here, this would obviously be crossable. For example, if you put a pine cone in a fire, it creates a huge updraft you could fly with. Okay, if I drop wood, it rolls away. And then if I find a fire object and I throw it at that thing, But again, this is ultra hard mode, so I can only use items I found along the way, which is 0 of them. But with some
So he's allowed to use certain things. All right, I missed that from the beginning.
testing, we realized that if I were to swim across the river from the other direction, I could swim with the current and just barely make it across with a single stamina wheel, which means that this same line might actually be doable if I restart the entire thing from the bottom of the map. However,
Okay.
so you're saying the line is going to go through a Gleeok. Interesting. That comes with a whole new set of challenges because the jungle region and Death Mountain would be approached from a lower elevation, meaning that there's going to be way more climbing uphill. Basically, every obstacle here turns into something totally different, but it appears to be the only chance at actually salvaging.
I guess because the upside is he's already proven that he can go the other way through that mountain, assuming that line doesn't have some insurmountable issue on the way back.
The Holy Line. So I flew to the very south of the map and began attempt 4. Hello, Mr. Gleeok. Go ahead.
Keep running.
And the rain showed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Climb it. Let's go. Let's go. We're good.
Was it 50 or 55? I think it was 55.
I have 1 mighty thistle. Remember that.
Okay.
Sorry, ma'am. I gotta walk on the line. Surprisingly, the
It's such a fucking dick. Sorry, I can't help you. There's this line in front of me, and it just won't let me.
jungle proved to be fairly climbable, even with all the rain and the Gleeoks. But then Twitch chat saw something important. Wait, I missed bananas? Oh, you're right. Oh, that's huge. We are so back. Literally
I don't think he's going to push him off to the side past the 55.
the first food I found on the whole journey. And a butterfly. This is actually ripping ass right now. Uh-oh. There's a Snorlax over there. Hey, Snorlax! Uh-oh. This whole jungle has actually been shockingly easy so far, but we're now at the first real obstacle with this lake thing. I got a fish. Write that down.
Okay.
Holy shit. Wait, this might actually happen. Thus, our faith in the line was rewarded by just
Something's going to happen. I just fucking know it. But,
barely managing to get over this pond. I should be able to stand there, right? On that little lip. Let him stand. Let the boy stand.
come on.
Okay, they're not letting the boy stand.
Uh-oh.
One of these spots has to let him stand, right? We have to climb up that thing. Maybe I go here. 154. Okay.
Oh, he got so fucking lucky. There's no way that should have worked.
Nice. It's exactly as far as we can go. I think I tried to paraglide,
Nope.
right? That got 156.
That was 156.
Fuck. Okay, I'll reset it. Now, I was expecting all the cliffs at the edge of the jungle to be unpassable.
I like how it was like instant. You have to fucking reset it. Now, at least it was only from this spot, but
and they
still.
look ridiculously hard on the map. I mean, okay. Okay, there we go. But somehow the line just barely skirted through the steepest cliff walls in a way that actually gave me leverage. We're safe. Not even close. Until finally, I was past
That was
the
good.
jungle cliffs and
Oh.
approaching the Dueling Peaks, which is a giant pair of mountains with a canyon in
You always forget how big this game really is.
the middle. This is going to be by far the biggest climbing obstacle. Dueling Peaks is coming up next. This is going to be hard.
Yeah.
No, 156. God damn it. Whoa, I am way off. What the fuck? The line is straight as your horn. Maybe that's the issue. Really? Fuck. God, I want to use...
I really like the fact that chat is like 144, damn it. 156, you piece of shit.
my headphones so badly. I can't tell how loud anything is.
The music is super loud, but it is needed.
Is it? I really cannot tell. It's all extremely muffled in these headphones because of how shitty they are.
It's okay to have performance anxiety, Doug. It can happen to any unicorn.
Does he have these this headset because of any specific reason? Like, did he lose in another Twitch stream and they're like, you have to wear this for 30 days?
Okay. That's doable. That's doable. I'm jumping. Let's go.
Oh,
No, it's
no, he
156.
fucked up the
Okay,
line.
this is 155. There's just barely a lip at 155. This is
No, fuck that. Everyone else is like, no, fuck you.
doable. Okay. The boy can stand. This jump right here will land perfectly at the 155 mark and a lip.
They did force him to restart it. That was good.
Thanks to the Holy Line, there was literally
Holy Line.
1 pixel on the corner of this ledge which is within bounds. If the line was shifted even a single X coordinate, I don't think this challenge is doable. The only standable lips on this whole mountain are on the line. But after climbing a little farther along the edge of the mountain, you know how I was celebrating like 20 seconds ago? It turns out that I have to cross that big canyon between the dueling peaks with almost no stamina left. Maybe I can jump off and fly over there?
Maybe.
Fuck. Okay, so I would have to stay farther right. Dude, even this is 160. Wait, so we have to go all the way over here. Even
How are you gonna
this
pull
is
that
outside
off?
the line. This is standable at least. So we have to stay left of this thing. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh, I forgot about that. Okay, this is fine.
Is it?
This is not fine.
I was like, but they're not. He can't go around it. He'd have to go straight up the fucking cliff. That would never have worked. He
Wait, this
has
looks
to
good.
make it
Until
there.
finally, I found a precise route along the mountain where I would have just enough stamina to do this.
You lucky piece of shit.
Okay. I'm just nuts, I guess. And with that, I had fully crossed the Dueling Peaks mountains. That was smooth, dude. From here on, it should actually be pretty easy. We just need to fly and walk
I still think he's gonna run into a
along
problem
the
at
side
that
of this
first
big
mountain,
lake.
right?
But it turns out that's 156, really? Even here, there's not enough left. The line goes directly through the lake, not along the cliffside.
That's
There is
not
not
good.
actually a spot where I can land or recover stamina anywhere on the line.
It might be
Uh-oh.
over. I have no idea how to do this. There's nothing to land on. I think it's fucked.
I mean, we can't swim. Look at how big this is. I mean, can we get to that rock, maybe? No, the rock is going to be way out
You're
of
gonna
line.
fucking drown.
Fuck.
Our faith in this line was now shaken, as it had never been
no.
shaken before. I mean, this looked impossible. There's no way to fly over the entire lake. There's no rocks to land on. I don't even remotely have enough stamina to swim across it. All I could do is just hopelessly throw myself at the lake over and over and over again and pray.
Or switch to a different line.
I still have faith in the line. Is there a lip? Could the boy stand anywhere?
Maybe right there.
Wait. What?
Yeah. How the fuck is that working?
Okay. It turns out that there is a tiny piece of rock within the line by 5 pixels that Link can somehow recover stamina on if you walk in a certain way.
It's a literal miracle. That doesn't make any sense. Do I swim for it?
That's bullshit.
What do I even do from here? What do I do?
Up? I can't make that, can I? This is too big of a climb. I don't think it's doable here. Can we swim?
Unfortunately, there's still not enough stamina to actually swim across the rest of the lake
Well,
and
but so that-
climb that rock. But
I was gonna say that rock right there to the left, but maybe
it
not.
could be possible to climb a little bit and then fly a little bit and then find another lip on the rock.
The problem is that 5 foot issue. That no, you're right. That would have never worked. Okay.
Wall over there.
It's
Shit.
still pretty steep, dude. Am I actually gaining?
It's possible. I have to walk at the right speed. Holy shit. And once again, the line had blessed us. On this specific part of these specific 5 pixels in the line, there is a way to recover stamina on the cliff if I walk at precisely the right speed in this one spot.
That's bullshit.
Which means that it is actually somehow possible to cross the lake in the line. I just had to execute all these things in a row perfectly. I think the only thing we can do now is prage and have really, really, really loud music. Did I go out? I went out? Okay. Oh shit, 144, okay.
Hi Doug, I'm late to the stream. I've just been getting over my intense fear of people making epic fucking comebacks while walking in a straight
It's okay. He might still fail.
line. Looking forward to watching.
I swear to God, if he somehow hits a similar rock that's based off the first one and he's just perma-stuck there, I'm gonna be so. It's gonna be so fucking funny.
Okay, that's all right. It might not be Jover. Besides, listen to this music. You gonna tell me it's Jover with this playing?
We'll stand as one.
33% was good. Let me go a little
Man,
bit.
this is a 4-hour walking in a lion stream. I think if you're allowed to use all that stuff, it only takes like 10 minutes, right?
Rock button!
Maybe a little longer.
Okay, well, I'm still at a third. That actually worked better. Now I just gently...
How is that gonna work?
Wait, was I in? Was I in? Did I stay in?
Wow.
Hold on. I did.
He did
my
stay
God.
in, yeah.
How the fuck did that work? And there we go.
If you could actually regain stamina like that just in real life, you'd be like, yeah, if I jump against this wall real quick, all of my energy comes back. I know it seems wrong, but but my energy comes back if I waste even more energy trying to hop, skip, and jump over this little cliff just for a second.
We're at 146. I gotta hang slightly right.
Game mechanics.
Holy shit! Wow! Actual fucking Poggy's moment. I opened the scope mid-flight and still clutched it. Oh shit! Wow! The run is alive. My fucking
It
life.
is alive.
And I got a mushroom. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh man. Thank you to the Holy Line. Thank you for these
You
blessings.
should be thankful that you're allowed to fucking save the game.
That's my line.
Good shit. I'm way too pumped about this. I mean, maybe just get porked by Death Mountain. This still has lots of opportunities to end
Hey,
the run,
they're doing
but
pretty
I think
good.
we should be clear until Death Mountain. Okay, let's story time. Ooh, we're gonna get some food. Is this edible? Is that edible? Wait,
don't know.
hold on. If I stand right here on the line, I talk to this person. Will you give me something? Okay, here. Have a banana, friend.
You get fucking attacked.
Wait, is that in
That would
range?
have been really funny.
We got a pine cone.
Hey, those
I
are
can
also
get the
Yeah.
herb. 3 splash fruits. Write that down.
That's what I keep on saying
Come here. Okay, that's not that helpful.
till I lose my mind. Feel like a man in a secret.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
That was good.
I found the splash fruit. I didn't think that was going to be helpful.
That
Next,
was actually
we ran
very
past
helpful.
this cave, which I ignored because it's not relevant. But Twitch chat insisted that I go back and look for stuff. I don't wanna. It's very unlikely there's going to be stuff in the cave. I guess we can go.
And then the other issue is, will you be able to stay within the line?
Cave. A bomb. We had still believed in the line, and the line had blessed us. Now, with a bomb in my pocket, I
Okay, that. That was Twitch chat saving you there. What the fuck?
had reached the river crossing, which is the same river that killed the run when I approached from the north. But this time, I'm swimming with the current.
And you actually
am
have
I
stuff
not
with
able
you.
to make this? I tested this. I'm able to make this, right? That's the whole reason we're going south to north, to make this crossing. Dude, there's no way. Unfortunately, the river is like 10 pixels too long. Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, with that glide. Yeah. And we go.
Oh.
Oh! No, 156! Fuck! I was like,
I was like, oh my
2
god.
steps to the right! Jesus Christ.
Well, at
This
least you know you can
fucking
make it.
challenge- This genuinely seemed impossible. Just barely. Again, until I realized that I can let the current carry me downriver, since that doesn't actually use stamina. And I
Right.
can only do this for very short bursts inside the line, but
Oh, because you can't shift too far
it
over.
technically gets me a tiny bit more distance. I think I make this. Oh, 155. Oh my god. Once again, we had witnessed a miracle as we turned water into line. Now all
If we turn water into line, is that
that's
what you
left in
said?
the run is to climb uphill over the entire edge of Death Mountain, which will be very hard, but then the run is complete. Ooh, okay, let's do it.
So that's the
So
thing,
I
though.
continue-
So he was flying the other way from Death Mountain, but we don't know how bad it is on this side since he was flying backwards.
On until I found
Yeah, this.
another body of water. This is not good. Is there any way
Because
to
he fucking flew over this last time.
get this into the water? The bomb? The bomb will blow it up. Maybe we bomb a tree and push the log into the water? Here's the center of the line. I will save here, and we can do some bomb experiments. And so we set about looking for some kind of boat to cross the water. You can't bomb trees? Wait, really? You have to
Really?
be able to bomb trees.
I thought you could.
All right, then I just fucking hurl it at it.
Yeah, you can.
Can't bomb trees. Ooh, I even got choo-choo jelly. Wait, this is fire making. Okay, I could combine that with a pine cone later on if we need an updraft. Holy
I was like, yeah, you could. I'm pretty sure you could bomb trees. What the fuck?
shit, we're actually like getting items. What would getting the quark leaf even do? How does it help? You can use the leaf as a boat.
Okay.
No. You guys are so confidently incorrect. The guy was
That's just being an asshole to him. You can definitely use the leaf as a boat. Everything works great. I don't know if they're actually like incorrect or they're just trolling the shit out of
you
him.
can't bomb trees in this game. Whoa, use it as a boat. None of this is correct. I just don't understand how you have so much confidence.
I can't believe you didn't know you could use a bomb as a boat. It's really
Yeah, exactly. You should totally be able to use a bomb as a boat. That makes perfect sense. See, this person in chat is not trolling.
useful.
Also, can I just swim across this? I can just literally swim across this. Why have we been doing anything? I still think that this was a huge discovery that we can get fire choo-choo jelly. I still think that's worth it, right? Because then I can combine it with pine cone later. Basically, the question is, do we want to trade in the bomb for 2 choo-choo fire jelly? And if we have that,
True.
then we could use it with the pine cone to create an updraft later. We realize
Probably because you're probably gonna want that updraft at some point.
that with the choo-choo jelly that I got, I could start a fire if I also had wood. Spend a choo-choo jelly on the log to get wood. That is crazy, you're right. Okay.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because you need to get the wood. You just need to figure. Oh, well, I guess you didn't have any tools, so.
Dude, this is getting wild. So I went back to figure out how to gather some wood. Okay. 1, 2, and now we throw this. If this blows up the wood and creates fire, then dog have fire. And pine cone make big swooshy wind. No. Oh, wait,
Okay.
I know. I actually think I can break it with this banana. I'm gonna be honest, the banana
Load checkpoint.
have been worthless this run. You guys were so excited about them at the beginning. You threw it wrong. No, the bananas cannot be a raft. Throw rock at log, Smork.
Do you have any rock? I mean,
rock.
can you just keep picking that rock up? I can't remember how that worked in this game.
No wood. Dude, how do we get wood? It weakened. No, it didn't. You're fucking with me, right? It takes 10 throws.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome to DougDoug. Throw rocket free.
I swear to God, if it fucking breaks. I don't think so.
This is the big deciding moment. Rock, throw it free. No, that does not work. Rock, throw donkey. No, that didn't work either.
Just randomly
Use
hit
the
a
rock
traitor.
as a boat. Unfortunately, there does not.
Oh, man, what was the series? I don't even remember if there was a series, but someone used a fucking rock as a boat and it worked. I want to say it was. I don't know. It was some sort of like weird digital series.
Seem to be any way to get wood from this tree, given that I have like no items. So we decided to just continue the journey.
90%
bad.
of rock throwers quit just before they hit it big.
Here, before we head
I mean,
out,
it still might be worth it to get the was it the fire jelly or I forgot what it's called
while we wait for the rain.
versus the bomb. Did you
Oh,
get
that killed a
fish?
fish. Rock, good.
Yes.
Man, throw rock. Yeah, come on. Interesting. Enemies with a club. Wait, but a club won't break trees. Hold on. So if I throw a bomb at him, we kill him, and then I get his club. Oh no, it's an axe. It's an axe. So then I can cut that down to make.
Is that an axe? Oh, it is an axe. It looks like a fucking club.
Okay, we have a plan. I sneak up. Throw the boom boom. Boom boom fire rock. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh shit, that's okay. No. We gotta bail. Go. Hold on, look at the numbers. That axe is out of range. No! Let him pick it up. Yes, you're right. Okay.
Okay. Wait, what? Yes.
We got a fucking plan. This is so.
This is such its own plan, but if you're so fucking restricted, it's like the only thing that might work.
deranged. Let small pigman hold stick, then throw the boom boom. Jesus Christ, I think I have a plan. I go up there, I drop the normal choo-choo jelly on the ground, and then I make sure to throw the bomb to kill him and the choo-choo jelly. Which means we have to go back and kill the jelly with the rock back there. This is so convoluted. It takes 3 hits. Come here. Yeah, come on.
At least you didn't accidentally walk outside the line.
Okay, we only got 1. Oh, there's a Goron. Wait, will you just sell me wood? Hot Springs. Okay, you don't have any wood. The people who walk on this line
God, that'd be funny if you just was able to sell them wood for a banana.
suck. None of them sell me things. And one lady robbed my banana. It's unforgivable.
I mean, you gave it to her for free.
Okay, I want to try to get 2 choo-choo jellies from the choo-choo. Okay, time to who again? Oh, we got 2!
Okay, good. You
Okay.
got 2.
Okay.
Bring the rock with you
Okay.
up the mountain.
And now we are here. So now I drop my 2 choo-choo jellies here. Easy. Now I take one of the splash fruits that I have and I throw that at him. That
Okay.
doesn't do anything. Just like I planned. He gets the weapon.
Yeah, okay, good.
I get the bomb ready, and now I blow it right there. It blows it perfectly, and the choo-choo jelly's right there. I need that. Wait, the axe is on fire. I need the axe. 146, 145, yes! 140.
You lucky,
Okay.
lucky,
Okay. Hold on.
lucky piece of shit.
God, stay alive,
Holy
stay alive.
crap. Yeah, you can get
Okay.
wood now. Oh, and apples.
Oh my god. And I got a
And-
beetle.
And another club.
Oh, I have another weapon. Holy shit. Okay, that was so good. 153, 154. Oh my god,
Okay.
this is huge.
Now can you? There we go. Okay. Now you can probably make it up the mountain regardless of what happens.
So after all of that, with the right combination of
If they had never told you to go back to the cave, you would have been fucked.
one bomb that happened to be on the line, plus a choo-choo that happened to be on the line, plus a bokoblin who happened to be near a wooden axe that happened to be near a tree on the line, I had successfully gathered all the materials needed to make a fire updraft.
Nintendo obviously planned this shit exactly for this scenario.
And it turns out, wait, 157, shit. Might be a problem. Literally 30 feet later, there is an impact.
I figured this was gonna happen. Something insane like this would happen because he jumped off of it the other way, and I was like, "There's gonna be some sort of outcropping." Now he should be able to create
Passable
the
rock
updraft,
wall.
right?
The very next obstacle is impossible to climb normally, despite many attempts to do so. And the only way past it is to use the wood fire pine cone combo that I happened to gather 30 feet beforehand. Dog make fire. And let me tell you, dear listener, there was not a single Twitch chatter here who still doubted the power of the line.
I bet you there is one, but
Wood, dog, throw red to make fire. Now, dog, throw pine cone and fire. Fire
Okay.
big, and we jump. That's hardly anything. What? That's not. Oh, wait.
okay, you're good. I think you're okay. I think you're good.
Okay.
All
we're up.
right.
Now we are finally up in Death Mountain, and we ran past these bokoblins carrying steak, and I was able to steal some. And then we ran past these bokoblins with fire fruits, and I was able to steal some. And then we
At least you had some fucking weapons at this
barely
point.
climbed over rocks and hills until finally we were nearing the end of the holy line. Oh my god. And it's all downhill. By the way, this is looping until we're done. I hope you like the song.
Doug, I have a migraine, and this song is physically hurting me. Could
Yeah.
you turn it
There, by the way, he's at the 7-hour mark almost.
up a bit?
I got
Thank
you.
you. Hey, Doug.
What?
So really, let's chat enjoy
I can't
the
hear
song.
you.
You should
What?
make it 5%
You're gonna
louder.
have
5% louder every fucking loop. Oh my gosh. There was a comedian, I want to say it was John Mulaney. When he was a kid, he went to like a diner and he played What's New Pussycat on loop, I guess. And it has that weird lull kind of at the end where it just goes quiet and you think it's going to switch to a different song, but then it resets and some guy lost his fucking mind in there.
Speak up! It's literally just left of that giant rock. We crossed this hump, and it's Jover. We dodged the dick. It's in between everything else.
Imagine if he had to stick within 3 feet on both sides. That would have been nightmarish.
Okay, well, there is a bone. We'll pick up the bone. Look at this perfect fucking line! It's between everything! This line is holy!
How stupid and lucky is this?
Bone voyage. Last hurdle. That's it right there. Woo! Oh, yes!
I'm actually legit kinda tearing up like
Yeah, because you guys spent 7 hours with Doug watching him lose his mind on a line.
now.
And this is how God loved the world. He gave his one and only line so that everyone who believes in the line shall not perish, but have eternal straightness.
Uh-oh.
From the book of Line, 3:16. Oh, 145. Wait, hold on. 146? 145?
Can you get it?
Okay, It's like pick upable by a pixel. We're taking it home. And it was at that moment that me and my rock could actually see the end of the line. My God, it's beautiful.
He's gonna somehow die at the end here.
It's even bouncing down the mountain on the line. I love you,
I'm gonna pick up this rock with me and take it with me.
Rocky.
I mean, to be fair, if like Zelda had watched like Link be like, I'm gonna see if I can cross the entire world with us in a straight line. Aren't you gonna come save me? No, I'm gonna take Rocky with me.
Okay, hold on. Can I get him over this?
Maybe?
Yes. Oh my God. I want to end it right at 150.
That's my dad fucking.
Okay.
That's what?
Hey, Rocky, quick break. We drop our wood. And now, the fire fruit that I picked up.
I guess it's not gonna kill
And
you.
we
right
drop
off
the
bat,
fish
so
on
that's
top.
good.
Enjoy, Rocky. Oh, look at that roasted bass. Look at the line. Look at that fucking line. Woo! I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely don't know if any other straight line on this map is possible. This literally would have failed like 5 times if it was pushed a single pixel in any direction.
I'm guessing there probably is quite a few lines that are definitely passable on this map. The problem is you'd have to run all of them. I guess an easy way to do it would be to have like an AI system run, like do like a tool assisted one maybe. That could work. You could probably find like 50 or 60 of them, I bet.
Look at that beautiful, perfect line. Absolutely perfect.
That's my motherfucking line.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. And remember that sermons for the Holy Church of the Line will take place every Sunday inside the Straight Tower of Pisa. There's only one thing left to do.
I guess put more recommended DougDoug videos down below. Oh, side note, not sure how copyright will work with this one. I might just delete that song. It might be one of those copyright-free songs. I'm not sure. This sounds like it may not be one of those, though. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.